We know you as a long-term bull on U.S. stocks.
Yes.
What's your level of bullish feeling right now about this market?
I'm pretty neutral. Last December, I said, you know, this market's going to struggle this year after a great year in 17. I predicted 0 to 10%, and honestly, I don't see any reason to change that prediction. It's going to be a flat to slightly upward tilting year as good earnings collide with what I think is going to be higher interest rates, both by the Fed and in the Treasury market.
You mentioned it was sort of this collision between good earnings and rising interest rates. How much longer are earnings going to come in good? We're looking at another quarter of, 20% growth, even some revenue growth, but how long does that last?
Well, this year is going to be great, year-over-year comparisons, because of the corporate tax cut. But we also have to understand that this corporate tax cut is front-loaded. In other words, it allows expensing of capital equipment. That means firms are actually going to lose depreciation deductions in future years. So it's going to be great in 2018. 2019, you're going to have a growing economy to generate earnings gain. It's not going to be anywhere near as easy as it was this year.
So 2019, are you already looking ahead to stock returns then? Is it going to be a tougher year even than this one?
Yeah, I mean, I think I see earnings gains of 10% on some books for 2019. I think it looks more like 5%. And by the way, we're running a very hot economy. The Fed has to slow down job growth down from the current 200,000 average down to 100,000, or they're going to have to tighten much more. You know, this is all predicated on what we call soft landing, that the Fed could provide just enough pressure to get the job market to just the right temperature. That's not going to be easy either. Another challenge to the market. Again, I'm not predicting a bear market. Valuations are still very attractive for long-term investors. We're selling around 18 times this year's earnings, so I wouldn't sell out there. But these gains that people are talking about, 10 to 15% a year this year and maybe next year, I just don't think they're going to be realized.
So you thought that the markets are just going to skyrocket higher, but you're wondering why it's taken so long. Or maybe you're wondering, well, I've expected the market to crash. Why is it not crashing? Well, here at marketcrash.money, occasionally we mention this term that's called what we call the delay effect. And sometimes the delay really takes place in the world of stock market. And we've seen it times and times again where the Federal Reserve, for example, will announce an interest rate hike, and the markets do not drop on such announcement as they typically, we would expect them to. And so all of a sudden, 2 weeks later, as if the market realizes that, oh my God, they raised the interest rates, and then the market starts dropping. Well, there's a lot of reasons why the market should be dropping right now, but instead, clearly, you see everything is in the green today. And for the very first time in a long time, all the FANG stocks are actually breaking out of trending sideways for the last couple of weeks. So what do you make out of this? What is the strategy that will be beneficial? Are you trying to trade options in this market and you're not sure exactly which direction the market is going to go at this time? Are you trying to learn more about how you can profit from this uncertain market environment? If you have certain questions, schedule your one-on-one consultation by clicking right here, How to Profit. If you're a brand new trader or an experienced trader looking for a brand new strategy, click right here, How to Profit. Schedule your one-on-one consultation and make 2018 your most profitable year